Dr. Y.V. Subbarao presents Part 10 Vedic Astrology Unravels Origin of Life, Evolution and Liberation. This is the chart showing the panspermia origin of life and evolution consistent with panspermia, which is self-explanatory. Liberation, moksha. Liberation or moksha, solar system and purusharthas. The four Vedas envisage four objectives, namely dharma, artha, kama, and moksha, for human beings to find fulfillment in worldly life. The very term purushartha used to refer to them gives the insight that their pursuit makes human life meaningful. Two of them, kama and artha, relate to worldly life and are desire and materialistic ends. The other two are dharma and moksha, liberation from rebirth, that is self-realization, or the spiritual ends. Liberation or moksha, solar system and purusharthas. The material ends kama and artha are also equally necessary to sustain this body to carry on the spiritual activities in order to obtain or release the spiritual ends. To that extent of acquiring artha and kama, necessary to sustain this body hale and healthy, in order to obtain the spiritual ends, shall be within the tenets of dharma, which is likely to be inhibited by the Rahu Ketu evil axis. From the sun arise all beings, the sun sustains them all, into the sun they all vanish. What the sun is that I am, taken from Surya Upanishad. Surya Upanishad of the Atharva Vedas says that the sun god bestows the four purusharthas, the four objectives of life, to the devotee. And the same is reiterated in the Jyotish, a Vedanga, in the esoteric meaning of the solar system with their significations. The purpose of this mantra is to remind the reciter of the four noble human ideas of dharma, righteousness or morality, obligations to oneself and others, artha, wealth, means of subsistence, kama means pleasure, feelings and love, and moksha, liberation, freedom from endless chain of births and deaths. In this diagram, the sequence of planets adapted into Jyotish for its studies are given in the top, and their astrological significations are given right below, and two of these significations make a pair. Thus we have in all, for the 10 entities, 5 pairs, and each pair describing the four purusharthas and also the maya, the delusion in between, possessed by the two lunar nodes. This is the diagram of the esoteric meaning of solar system representing the four purusharthas, Chaturvida Purushartham. In the diagram are shown on the left side the interior planets group, and on the right side the Purusharthas exterior planets. One planet from the interior group combines with one planet from the exterior group and thus form a pair. Each pair has a meaning of one of the four Purusharthas. So Earth and the moon combine together as a desire kama, Purushartha, and the other one is Venus and Mars make a pair, and they call material possession, sensual pleasures called artha. The third one, shown in red color, that forms a pair of the two lunar nodes, north lunar node and the south lunar node, called Rahu and Ketu respectively, are combined to give us the illusion or the maya, which prevents us from coming out of the material world. The fourth one is a pair consisting of Mercury and Jupiter, that signifies the Purushartha, righteousness or dharma. And the last one, a pair combining Sun representing the soul and Saturn, Vairagya, renunciation, combined together as a pair, signifying moksha, that is liberation of soul from endless cycle of births and deaths. Liberation, moksha. Liberation from the cycle of death and rebirth. The complete liberation from the cycle of birth, death and rebirth, which ends the cycle of suffering of reincarnation. The three human qualities. The three human gunas or qualities, according to Hinduism, are Sattva Guna, Rajas Guna and Tamas Guna. each with its own unique attributes. Tamas means darkness, mind, and destruction. Rajas means activity, and Sattva, consciousness. All three gunas are always present in all beings and objects surrounding us, but vary in their relative amounts. We humans have the unique ability to consciously alter the levels of the gunas in our bodies and minds to evolve to attain liberation. This is the picture shown about the liberation in transcending all the three modes of material nature, that is the tamas, rajas, and sattva. So we find the tamoguna, the worst of it, in the bottom, and then again rajoguna. As we evolve, we go to sattva, and more than this, the enlightenment starts with the fourth one, the Shuddha Sattva, that is transcendental mode, and the fifth one, loss of one's own identity, sixth is unalloyed devotion, and seventh is Brahman, that is merging in the absolute. So this is the liberation of transcending all the three modes of material nature. This is the diagram of the enlightenment, that is the journey of the soul upon death to rebirth of those who performed meritorious deeds. The diagram is self-explanatory. This is also about the enlightenment, similar to the previous one, but here the journey of the soul upon death to liberation in the case of enlightened souls. The diagram is self-explanatory. Esoteric meaning of solar system and liberation. The esoteric meaning of solar system of Jyotish is the grant of four Purusharthas, wherein the ultimate goal is liberation. It is observed that Ravi and Shani are the two planets clearly indicate liberation, moksha. It is indeed evidenced by the fact that the two enlightened persons, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Swami Vivekananda, attained liberation, moksha, in Ravi and Shani major planetary periods. This is the diagram of Swami Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and the details of their attained liberation are shown here. It is evident that these two great people have attained enlightenment, that is liberation or moksha, that is liberation from endless births and deaths, in Shani and Ravi major periods, as signified by the last pair seen in the previous charts. The two charts of these two great people who have attained liberation are shown here for people of interest in astrology. Thus, we have come to the end of part 10, the end of the series of Vedic Astrology Unravels, Origin of Life and Evolution. Thank you.